Norths have two key players out with injury in halfback Paul McCaffrey and hooker John Gray, but their respective replacements, Kevin Wilson and Phil Ritchie, won't let their side down. But in the most significant change for the Bears, Peter Cross has been omitted from the pack, allowing Mark Graham to revert to his much preferred spot in the second row and Alan Burns to return at lock. Easts have named the same side as last week with 5/8 Rocky Laurie and second rower Ian Barclay, who received a battering from Wests in the first half last week, both having recovered quickly to play today. Again, Dave Brown has been selected ahead of John Harvey in the front row. Well, in fact, he has lost half a metre. That's Dave Brown, former Queenslander.
Not a good kick at all, but at least it did go out. That's the important thing. East in possession.
Masterman, in his first season in Sydney, coming from Curry, gained place in the Australian side, but he lost it this year. Taban, I think he forgot which way he was going for a moment. Back to Masterman, Hastings, Laurie, long pass to Cleal. Look at the power of this man. Caught by Graham and ridden to the ground. Laurie, Hastings, Ailiff. Good pass. Les Cleal. Straight down the middle. Looks for support. He's got it in Barclay. Les Cleal is going to score under the posts. What a huge, powerful man. And Les Cleal has scored the try under the posts.
Too bad because they'll have the use of this very strong breeze in the second half, but they've got to stop East from scoring again.
Masterman doing well to win the scrum, and Taban's away. Taban going for the line. Kelly with a magnificent tackle. A try-saving tackle from Larry Kelly. Taban to Laurie. Long one to clear the ruck. Gitto. Gitto's over. Ron Gitto has scored out wide. It's 10-0. And credit for that try must go to that very quick clearance wide of the ruck, with East realised. East are 30 metres from their own line. Masterman has dummy half. Hastings, Laurie, Barclay. The second rower straight through the gap. Support inside in Hastings. Outside though in Terry Fay, who once again can't handle it. And I rather suspect the ball went the wrong way there, with Hastings backing up inside. That's the way I would have sent it, but still, here it is, Barclay.
You're quite right there, Alan. He should have looked inside until you see Kevin Hastings. He's changed direction, but look, no one's marking Hastings there at all.
Hasn't got the best hands in rugby league, Terry Fay, and he's lost the ball to Norths. Jerd.
That's the sort of thing that'll help Norths too. East making errors and Kelly kicking penalty goals for them. Must help their confidence.
McKinnon. Straight through the tackle. Rocky Laurie was in position to take him low. He went straight through, and it took Gitto and Ailiff to put him down. Wilson. Inside to Jerd. He's tough as teak, that fellow. Wilson. In the air, another well-placed kick. Burns following it through. Schubert eyes on the ball. He's dropped it. It's a try. A try to McKinnon. Don McKinnon. Schubert's error. And McKinnon has scored the first try again for Norths. This North Sydney crowd has been very vocal today. The support of their team has been wholehearted, and for the whole game so far. 2 tries to 1, 12-7 the score. Don McKinnon, 32 metres out. Jerd. To Ritchie. McKinnon, no support on the blind side. Ritchie, Cox, Arcoy, Adam, and second rower Mark Graham, after a beautiful move, gets the ball to Kelly, who's going to score a magnificent try. What a fabulous try from North Sydney to bring them right back into the game. 12-10, the kick to come. with the breeze, and this to level the scores. Long and low, and he's missed it. 7.5 minutes remaining in the match, and Giddo gets his own kick. Heady play. North standing deep beyond the 10-metre line, and
he won some very important scrums for Eastern Suburbs.
Dave Brown.
Well, if it's going to be the end of them from 82, all I can say is I'm sure all the rugby league supporters would agree with me that they've had a magnificent season. A shame to see them go out. It's still not over yet.
Here's Barclay. He's going to put the issue beyond doubt if he can. Ron Giddo. One tackle to go, and East might even try for a field goal. Here's Laurie. Les Cleal.
Desperation for North Sydney. They've got to get the ball.
It's Taban, caught by Arcoy. He's lost the ball. Kelly's got it. The fullback was standing up like a blindside halfback. McKinnon. This is Cox.
Everyone's looking at the clock, the time factor. Best players for Northville, Don McKinnon. Mark Graham has had a very good running game also. Mitchell Cox has tried very well indeed, but it looks like Easts are going to see it out.
Less than 40 seconds to go in the game now. 12-10 the score. And East beginning the game as hot favourites, and they've been brought back to size by North Sydney. Mitchell Cox puts it deep downfield. Bouncing awkwardly, Bowstead getting back. Gurr, caught by Luckman. Into the last half minute of the game. Bowstead. Hastings. Barclay. Struggling to get free up the centre of the ruck. Full-time siren is imminent now, and Easts are in possession. And in possession as victors of the game. East going through to the preliminary final. North Sydney bow out, but having given their supporters one heck of a year in 1982. So Eastern Suburbs go through to the final next week, but didn't they get a fright from this North Sydney side today? Each team scored 2 tries. East got theirs in the first half through Les Cleal and Ron Giddo. Giddo kicked 3 goals from 4 attempts. For North Sydney, the tries in the second half to Don McKinnon and Larry Kelly, and Kelly 2 goals from 3 attempts. East's won the scrums 9-7, the penalties finished 11 all, and North's made 8 errors to Eastern Suburbs 5. Well, with 9 minutes to go, North's really got back into the match with that superb try by Larry Kelly to bring the scores to 12-10. And at that point, North Sydney could have forced the game into extra time. After all, they were going as well as Eastern Suburbs at the stage. The attempted conversion was from fullback Kelly, the try scorer, but the breeze took it away to the left of the post as he looked at it. Kelly, who never gets the ball very high into the air, had given that one no chance, and he knew as he ran back into position that he had cost his team the possibility of going into extra time and perhaps winning the match. So it wasn't to be, and Eastern Suburbs winning it. 4 tries, and Reg, no guess as to which you thought was the best.
For sure, Alan. North's finished the season with a perfectly executed try that completely bamboozled the East defence. It was a fine team effort. See Mitchell Cox throwing it out to Arcoy. Arcoy doubles around Adam, who acts as a pivot. Rockwell on the way through, and Graham, beautifully timed run, goes straight through that East defence. And you'll see he picks up Larry Kelly, the fullback, and Kelly goes through for a brilliant try. What a way to finish the season.
Another Cleal emerged as a star here today, with Big Eastern Suburbs second rower Les Cleal winning our Man of the Match award. Cleal scouted out wide all day, causing plenty of headaches for the North Sydney defence, particularly in the first half, and this is where he scored a fine individual try early in the match.